It's good.
And we're back, guys.
Neal's got
I
7
forgot
points here in
these
this
games are
quarter.
way longer
You
than
can't
15 minutes.
afford to get him that
Shoot.
kind of a look.
Well, you know,
Swish.
he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better
Hey, how
job
dare
of
you give me an
fighting
F?
over
How
and
am I
through
supposed to
And
even
that
up this
does it for the
score?
first.
Better go get.
Obviously a lot of ground for you
You
guys
better
to
get
make
Steph
up in that
Curry.
second half. Do you expect coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
Whew. Okay, Steph. There's my face up there. Steph Curry with the shot. And hopefully we get like, if we ever get subbed out, we get subbed out well. Not like those trash subs out. So we should like, what I mean by subbed out well is like when they actually catch up in score instead of making it go even farther. I got plus 500 points from just playing with the
What a
Warriors. That's
tremendous
great.
game for Matthew. 12 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to
Let's
set up
turn this
more screens
around.
for him up top and let him add to that total.
Mr. Clutch, he's in at shooting guard. Anderson
Think I'm a
Varejao.
role player?
Out there with Draymond
Nah.
Green. Then there's Stephen
Let's
Curry.
go.
And it's Thompson in at the small
Come in.
forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden
Okay,
State.
you just let that
That's
in.
good.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
That was a
And
really
so it's
dumb
Golden State with it.
defense.
They trail by 11. Here's Curry.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
To the
my-
middle. Here's Mr. Clutch. And, count
And
the
one.
basket. He is fouled, and he's going
And
to the line
one.
for one more.
And
Great
one.
way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll
For
be his
what?
third foul so far.
Can someone explain me what the loose ball foul is?
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Barea kicks to Powell. The shot is off. Great D that time from Green. And it's Curry at the elbow. And a missed layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Neal. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And one,
Trying to
do I
make it
hear
a
that and
three-point
one?
play.
And one, come on.
Wow, the floor
When you
just
got the
really
screen.
opened up
And one.
for him on that
Come
possession.
on,
Yeah, I mean,
Rain.
I'm all
You're one
for
of
good
the
offense, but that was
worst
just a terrible
free throw
reaction from the
shooters I've ever
defense.
seen, but one of the best three-point shooters. Explain yourself.
Stolen by Thompson.
Oh my, Thompson, you ball hog.
Passes it to Mr. Clutch.
And then I say that, and then I'm.
On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 6. Fires it up. Thompson misses.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
I gotta step up.
And here's Barea. 11 points in the game. On its way
Cover up
from
that
Neal
scratch.
for 2. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only one make on 5 tries so far
There
in
we
the
go.
second half. Excellent feed.
Would have
from
hit the
Steph.
3, but my feet weren't set
Mavericks
to it, so I
lead by
just
4.
took whatever I had.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He told his guys their offense needed to run through Mr. Clutch. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying,
Yeah, 'cause I'm gonna
"He's
clutch
going
up."
to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin."
Thanks again, Doris. Parsons' shot is off. Warriors trail by 4. Here's the 3. The shot
Steph
by
Curry, you
no
weren't
good.
Steph Curry with the
He
shot right
certainly
there.
didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be
Run it through
happy
me.
if he can continue to get looks like that.
Here's Zeller. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Steph Curry, I swear.
Outside Curry. To the left wing. Verjao with a screen on Zeller.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Mr. Clutch. He's got 13 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by
How?
way of the free throw line.
This
And
is
Clark,
dumb.
that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points
There we go.
nonetheless.
Catching up on
Every
the
single
changes
time
for
it's like
Golden
it goes
State.
over.
Barnes
I don't know
comes in
what
for
setting
Anderson
is that.
Varejao. And it's Rush in for Klay Thompson. Correa, the pass to Zeller. Outside Matthews.
Just play some lockdown defense.
Back to Zeller. From
Okay.
deep, Neal. And it's good.
My fault.
Neal's got 12. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Curry. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Barnes. Down low. And he caught that
Who
pass
was
and
guarding
goes straight on his
me?
way to the big
Who
slam.
was
And
guarding
right now, the defense
me?
mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Barea dishes to Matthews. Picked by Zeller. Matthews with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And Matthews gets it to go.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
And since
I have
halftime,
19
he
points
has
and I'm
been
trying
a
to catch
different
up.
player.
There's the pick. Kicks to Neal. He dishes it to Barea. He feeds it to Matthews. And it's Matthews again missing. Warriors trail by 3. Golden State moving the ball around. It's tipped.
I got tips.
Now here's Barea. He's got 11. Dishes to Zeller. Up and in on the layup. Zeller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Now the pass to Mr. Clutch. It's stolen. And now here comes Neal leading the break. Matthews no good. The Warriors have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Barnes. He kicks to Curry. Shot from 16, and he gets it.
Yeah. Steph Curry's shot, just 3 pointers.
That's how to
Straight up.
orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Now here's Barea. Tight defense on him. The dish to Neal. A rebound by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Rush kicks to Curry. Pass to Mr. Clutch. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free
Here we
throws
go.
for the contact right there.
Right here.
And
Right
while we've
now.
got this
Yeah,
moment here,
boy.
now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Second, the Warriors.
And this team, in
I
terms of
swear.
scoring off of turnovers,
They keep on
that
doing
became
this.
the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems
How
defensively.
does this
And boy, do
even
they
work?
take
I'm
advantage
taking
on the
off
other
the
end.
simulation for
Looking at who's
show.
out there now for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Rush. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Then for the Mavericks, Anderson comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Deron Williams is subbed in for J.J. Barea. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Barnes. To the paint, Livingston. And he pokes in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Now all we gotta
They
do,
certainly didn't
one
have
more.
much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's
Lockdown
important because this
defense.
game
Let's
may
go.
ultimately
Lockdown.
come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
All we gotta
To
do
the
is lock it
inside.
down.
The kick out to Anderson. Here's Marjanovic, and it's good.
We didn't lock
5
it down.
points in the game.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Barnes.
Really?
Right side, Green. To the paint. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket for Mr. Clutch.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money. That's no doubt.
Checking out some stats for Iguodala. Last season's performance for him averaged about 10 points a game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Missed the second one, missed the second one. Please, 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 please.
I like what I'm seeing right now.
Dang
That
it.
one falls, so he hits
That's
both.
another 3. That's why I say
Golden State's
lockdown
gone
defense.
1
Don't
of 2
play
from
for
beyond the arc
fouls.
since coming out of the break. From deep, Green, another 3 for
Yes!
And the road back into
Green.
this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
There we go.
He epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Yeah, terrific plays right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Dallas with a change here too. Powell's checked in. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Varejao can't hit. The Mavericks leading. Pass break, Dallas. Pushing it up, 14 feet away. That one off the back iron and out. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Livingston, that's good.
You know, one aspect of their
That's
play
intense.
today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. It's a neck-and-neck game in Golden State. Down low, here's Mr. Clutch, and it's good assisting on the play with Livingston. And that's 23 points
go.
for Freak.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Here's Zeller, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Here's Williams. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
We make both.
Exactly. The defense
It's gonna make
determined
both, and then
not
we're gonna
to allow
have to
the
be
easy
really
layup right
lucky
there.
within
They'll
the next
settle
quarter.
for making
Or
him
we can
earn
do
the
it this
free
quarter.
throws.
Hold
He's
up.
a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Iguodala with a screen on Williams. Matthews with a steal.
Dang it. He's gonna throw it. And miss.
It's still any.
Alright.
And we're set to
We
start
got
the
this. We
action
got
here
this
in the
next
fourth
quarter.
And if it's anything
Final
like the
quarter.
first 3, we should be in for a treat. On the floor for Dallas, Anderson is out there with Chandler Parsons. Then there's J.J. Barea. Then it's Matthews. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Iguodala
Defense.
against Parsons. 4 on the clock.
If he has a pass.
And
Can't do
there's
it.
the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
I like the work they've done at the free throw line all throughout this game. They've been the aggressors.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And Varejao kicks to Iguodala.